Hey guys, thanks for coming to the video. For this video we're going over the Sword of Light and Darkness and how to effectively use them in PvP. This isn't meant for peak PvP play, so these swords, if you're using them, it's mostly for fun. This video specifically is going over the Ashes of War and how to use those in invasions. All of this is my own experience, so it's anecdotal, but still be able to help you guys out. The way this video is going to be is I'm going to go over the Sword of Light first, then the Sword of Darkness, and then I'm just going to show you guys clips afterwards of me using them. These were done on builds specifically that were meant to use Miquella's Light. I chose these as weapons because they're light and have low stat requirements, so any of this is from a high-end faith build. The Ashes of War are unique. The Sword of Light fires light beams in a 180-degree angle. The Sword of Darkness is 360 degrees cloud of smoke going in a clockwise motion. Because the Sword of Light's almost instant, it's a bit more viable to use than the Sword of Darkness, but you still need to keep your back covered, because if your back is exposed, people can easily backstab you. In this instance, I had people chase me, turned a corner, and then instantly turned around and fired the skill, which is a good move, but the best way to do this is in a corridor where your back is not exposed at all, because they take way more light beams that way as well. Even though the Sword of Darkness does more damage, the Sword of Light's a little bit faster and has a little more utility. The Sword of Light can also catch people off guard and get a little distance if you need to heal. If multiple people are in front of you, it should be able to hit all of them, even if just a little bit. But a stunt like that will really only work once in an invasion with the same people. Next up is the Sword of Darkness. Now, this one's a lot harder to use, although the payoff is better if you can actually manage to hit somebody with it. This weapon skill is a lot slower and it fires in a clockwise motion, meaning right before the shot goes out, you can actually kind of aim it. So if somebody's flying up to you on your left, let's say, you can instantly look at, let's say, 9 o'clock, and it should hit them faster if you do it right before it shoots. Hitting somebody with the Sword of Darkness's skill also lowers their holy resistance, meaning you'll do more damage with your swords, and if you're using holy spells as well, you'll do more damage with those. The only real serious way to hit other people with this skill is if you really keep your distance, and you know the distance between you and your opponent based on the weapon they're using, because you really, with how slow it is, you need a good second to shoot it, and most people need to be in an animation that they can't get out of to get hit by it. Another effective strategy on the Sword of Darkness is if you can get on terrain that's slightly elevated, like this table here in this clip, it's very effective, because people will be below you and they might not be able to reach you, but when you fire out the 360-degree smoke, it should be able to hit them. For the Sword of Darkness, the only other real serious way to hit people with it is if you can really corner them. So if you can force people to roll into a corner, they're backed up, their back's against the wall, and you get some distance and you fire it, people might feel pressured to try to roll towards you or roll away from it, and in which case they're normally going to get hit by it. You'll see that in this clip just shortly after when I push this guy through this corridor. That's all I really have to say about the weapon skill, guys. The rest of the video is just going to be clips of me using the swords, mostly power stanced, and the weapon skills in situations at work. Thank you guys for watching, and stick around to get examples for what I'm talking about. Thanks again, guys.